Hey guys, it's David here, and it's currently day 7. That means this channel is officially 1 week old, and it's absolutely crazy because it felt like I did this yesterday. It's just mind blowing how fast time goes when you actually dedicate yourself to doing something. Obviously, I know I haven't done this yesterday because if you actually watch my first video, you'll notice a big difference. Maybe not in our visual and what I'm presenting, but it's just that camera shyness got away. It's almost like anything we do. Like when you first start something, you'll have that initiative, fear, that anxiety. But when you actually, try it, when you explore, you'll realize that all this fear is just made up in your mind. It's just this self doubt, this negative talk. But when you actually do it, you realize it's actually pretty goddamn simple. So, my advice is just do it. Obviously, know what you're doing. I can't say it like because I don't know what I'm doing, but I believe the most effective way to learn is just, experience failure. Even if you're horrible at it, do it, and then, life will teach you. Life will give you these lessons, and you just have to learn. Obviously, you cannot learn, and then you just get humbled. But obviously, you cannot let God humble you because when that happens, you are done, bro. Trust me. Um, Obviously, that's happened to me in the past, and obviously now I'm just more conscious of being self-aware and looking out for cues like clues. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I shouldn't do it. But definitely, for me, I'm pretty stubborn, so I had to experience it by myself. I don't really listen to people. um, Maybe I take their advice, but deep down inside, I'm still kind of like, I'm right. I think I'm still right. So I got to experience it, and maybe that's you. Maybe you're stubborn, and then you just got to experience it yourself. And if that's the way you got to learn, just do it. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same. So pick what's right for you. First of all, check in today. Obviously, the sun is setting, as you can see. The lighting's getting terrible, and I don't want to turn on my light because that's even more worse. But yeah, just keep at your goals, and don't think like you're not doing much every day, because when you actually look back a week, you realize that there's a big difference. You're like almost like a different person, almost. But it's definitely enough to start the habit. And then life will keep on testing you with challenges, with distractions, ladies, money, whatever it might be. It's gonna constantly test you. And I guess it's just that you gotta have this self control. But sometimes willpower only lasts so long, and I believe we can't really rely on willpower always, because eventually our mind needs some rest. And if we only rely on willpower, and when we get too fatigued, you know that's the day we start to break our habit, when we can't rely on willpower anymore, because what we've been relying on whenever a distraction comes face to face with us. So I believe you just gotta change your way to see the world. You gotta change, knowing that maybe what you've done in the past isn't necessarily right, or wouldn't fit into your principles. You know what I mean? It's just finding yourself now instead of relying on your past self. It's just creating your new identity based on the person you want to be, and know what that person is, and then just remold yourself into what you got to do to become that person. I believe when you change your belief, all the distractions that used to control you wouldn't anymore, because you're more self-conscious of knowing that is the wrong thing to do. And obviously it takes time. Not saying it'll take a week, not saying a month, but it's just a constant willingness to make the right choice. And yeah, you'll definitely change, you guys. Definitely. Um, I do hope to touch on this topic more, because obviously I didn't really explain it much, and I'm still learning myself. But I do hope to learn every day so I can share something new to you guys, and hopefully it's educational in any way. But yeah, I'll leave it at this point because it is getting pretty dark, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy first week, eh?